Insoles for squash, and what do we look for when we're looking for an orthotic innersole to fit into a squash shoe? Hey guys, it's Ken here. I'm the podiatrist from Doc Pods and Agyne, and we've been asked the question, what insoles in our range do we suggest for a squash shoe? And it's a really good question. So there's a few features that we look for in an orthotic innersole for a squash shoe. And the first one we look for is it full length? So when we remove the insole out of our squash shoe, we want to replace it with a similar sized insole. So if we have a full length insole, it's less likely to slip and slop around inside our shoe, and you're less likely to get blisters or your toes to hang over the edge and cause problems. So first thing is a full length insole. The second thing we look for is an arch support orthotic innersole. So it's got this long, high arch support, but we don't want it to actually be wedged or rolled out at all, because we want to support the arch and stop the arch from collapsing, but we don't want to create any instability where we might sprain our ankle to the outside, or as we're going to get a shot against the wall, roll our ankle to the outside. So we look for a 0 degree wedged in the heel. We'll also look for a deep heel cup. So what this helps to do is helps to cradle the heel and just hold the foot to make it a little bit more stable if we do start to roll out. It just supports the outside of the heel and the outside of the arch, and that leads into this long, high lateral arch support as well. So we also look for a lateral arch support orthotic. So if we do start to roll out, this little arch support on the outside here, when we compare it to the inside, it just supports the foot and helps to hold it straight. So if we think of our orthotics like train tracks, we want to stop them from rolling in and stop them from rolling out and have them running nice and straight. The other thing we look for is poron cushioning position. So poron's this orange stuff here, and what it is, it's a really great shock absorber, but it can be a little bit heavy. So we use it sparingly in our orthotics. So we use it in the really high wearing areas where we need the shock absorption at heel strike and toe off. But in between that, we use polyurethane foam. That's the blue sections through here. It's got an orthotic insole. It's great to have a antimicrobial upper, because squash, because it's such an energetic sport, you sweat a lot. Your feet can get sweaty and smelly. So if we've got an upper that just inhibits bacterial growth, it's a better thing to have in your orthotic innersoles as well. So essentially that's it. We look for a full length cushioned arch support orthotic innersole that won't overcorrect your feet. And what it does, it helps to decrease the load on your feet. So your feet won't roll in as far or as fast. And this just helps to reduce the muscle control needed to keep your foot running nice and straight. So your feet will be more comfortable and suffer less pain during your squash games.